How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about this ridiculous video that I've seen all over the internets, but especially on Twitter, of a mall Santa Claus who is a stone cold stomp down raging liberal. Now, if he wants to be that way aside from this mall Santa Claus gig, then that's fine. If he wants to be in his car with a mask on and the shit on top of that and a hazmat suit on top of that, trying to evade the virus, then that's fine. That's his prerogative. That's his business. But when he's in the mall Santa Claus outfit and he's sitting down talking to kids, he probably should leave the political opinions at the door. But unfortunately, he did not do that. So when a little boy asked him for a sensible gift, it wasn't anything ridiculous or extreme. Rather than saying yes, which is what he should have done, he put his political viewpoints in it. And the result, of course, was disastrous. And before I go any further, let's roll the clip. In this clip, you'll see what the little boy asked for. You'll see the center's response, and then you'll see the reaction from the little boy and the little boy's mother. After we get done watching that, I'll talk about what was said and done there. Then I'll give you my 2 cents, my deep detail analysis, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
What do you want for Christmas? You don't know? What? No guns.
Nerf gun.
No, not even a Nerf gun. No. If your dad wants to get it for you, that's fine, but I can't bring it to you. Well, what else would you like? There's lots of other toys. There's Legos, there's bicycles, there's cars and trucks. What do you think? What do you think? It's okay if your dad. Oh. Don't cry. Yeah, you'll come in. It's okay. Hey, buddy.
All right, you saw that, you heard that. Now, that was totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. You have a little boy who's about 4 or 5 years old, right around that age. He's a little kid, okay? And little kids, like I was a little kid, they believe in Santa Claus, all right? So you're thinking, all right, I'm going to go to the mall. You look forward to it all year. I'm going to go to the mall, and I'm going to ask Santa Claus for a thing. And then come Christmas morning, I'm going to get that right up under the tree, and it's going to be good. I'm going to go outside and play with it. I'm going to just have a good old time on my toy that I asked Santa Claus for, all right? That's what little kids tend to do at that age, 4 or 5 years old. And if you're a little boy, you're going to ask for a Nerf gun or something like that. When I was a little boy, that would have been great. A Nerf gun or a water gun. You know, I had all types of stuff when I was a kid. I had a Nerf gun. I had like little water pistols. I had like one of these little cowboys and Indians type pistols. And my favorite out of all my little gun type toys was this grenade toy that had a pop cap top. So what I would do is put a little pop cap to the top of the grenade and I slam it on the ground so it would explode, basically. Not literally like I got a real bomb, but I would throw it on the ground, make a loud noise from the caps. And getting the caps was like getting ammunition nowadays, how scarce that could be or how expensive it is. I don't know how much it was. Might have been 25 cents, 10 cents for a pack. I'm not really sure how much it was. But whatever the price was, I was trying to get those because that was fun to me. I enjoyed playing with, you know, toy guns and grenades and cars and trucks. That's what I enjoyed to do. That's what most boys enjoy doing. Okay, little kids, little boys, they like doing that type of stuff. So when the little boys ask Santa Claus, you know, like I said before, he probably looked forward to it the entire year just for this one moment to ask Santa Claus for a gift. And he thinking it's sensible. It's not nothing major. And then Santa Claus is like, nah, I can't do that. No guns. No Nerf guns. Ask your dad. The little boy's like, I don't understand. Like when he was pausing for a minute, I could tell he was gonna cry because I felt it because I understood what he was going through at that moment because I can bring myself back to when I was a little boy. If that were me, I'd be thinking like, wait, I'm confused here. I'm coming to the mall. I'm asking Santa for a particular gift. He should say, yeah, it's something simple. And he's saying no guns. I don't understand why he's saying no guns. I don't understand why he's not really receptive and is kind of dismissive. I don't get it. I don't understand. So of course you're gonna start crying. And then the mom got to console him. And then if you heard at the end, he was like, am I still gonna get it? She's like, yeah, you still get it. Okay. But see, that right there was the Santa putting his political opinions in there. There's no need for that. No gun, no Nerf guns. The little boy didn't ask you for a shotgun or nothing like that, like a real gun, a toy. That's what Santa Claus gets asked for is toys. But this is part of the liberal indoctrination of kids and of people. That Santa Claus might have gone to, Ivy League school. He could be a professor at an Ivy League and just moonlights as a Santa Claus on the holidays, right? So you're coming in there with your super high education, and your high education says to basically neuter little boys when they're kids, to make them become soft, make them become weak. Oh, don't like guns, don't like, masculine and manly things. He wants you to be soft and weak. And those that are going to have the guns are going to be the military and the police, and we'll rely upon them. These liberals talk about how, the police, they're here too much. We're overly policed in a quote unquote poor community. But then they go out there and say that guns are bad and you shouldn't want to have even a Nerf gun when you're a little boy. So you can't grow to have the respect for guns and the love for guns and your Second Amendment rights like you should. So you wouldn't have to have so many police and so much government and whatnot on top of your head. These liberals truly believe in big government because you cannot have the guns, but they will. You cannot have private property, but they will. You cannot do much of anything for yourself because you got to just pay, I don't know, 80% of your revenue to the federal government and they'll take care of it for you. This kind of thing is what drives, especially, little kids over to the right. If they don't just get indoctrinated and become totally wrapped up in liberal ideology, which is the ultimate goal on the left, if that does not happen, they go all the way far to the right at a very early age. Now, I'm not saying that in a negative way as far as being any kind of way violent. I'm talking about just all the way in the right as far as being a confirmed conservative early. I'm talking about elementary school, middle school. I mean, it's crazy how many kids are calling my show. I'm talking about kids in high school, middle school, saying that they're conservative and they read X, Y, and Z book. When I was that age, I had no idea about politics at all. No idea whatsoever. All I knew was that Republicans racist, Democrats not racist. That was my extent. I was completely ignorant, but these kids nowadays are very intelligent and very aware because at a certain time, it became cool to just impress politics upon kids. So when that became the wave and the norm, kids that are very aware, very intelligent, began to do their own studying and researching and coming up with their own conclusions rather than allowing themselves to be brainwashed and their parents to not allow them to be brainwashed. So to anybody out there, I don't have any kids, but if you got kids, make sure you're not having this kind of thing taught to your kids in school or anywhere else and be vigilant against it. All right. And to anybody out there that hates guns and whatnot, and you want to be a Santa, let these kids be kids. All right. Let them just have that. Like, you're not going to be squiggling your fat hind parts on the chimney anyway to put the gun down there. So what is a big deal? And you're not dropping off no Glock 19 or AR-15 or no pump action shotgun. You're talking about a Nerf gun, but just play along. We're talking about little kids, just like little girls and whatnot having a tea party with no tea, easy bake oven with no baked goods. These are kids. Allow them their innocence. Allow them to have fantasies and, imaginations rather than just, putting them on drugs to calm them down, quote unquote, calm them down and killing their wishes and impressing upon them ridiculous far leftist extremist views. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Santa Claus went way too far trying to impress upon a little boy his liberal points of view? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or was it okay? Does Santa have the right to refuse any kind of gift from a kid? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. You guys pretty much know where I stand. If you want to be a mall Santa Claus, don't be trying to like teach kids lessons and stuff like that. You know, take the picture. If the kid asks for a gift, oh, I want a pony, or I want a gun, or a Nerf gun, not an actual gun. If they want something that's sensible or whatever, you know, say, yeah, I'm gonna try to get it to you or whatever. Maybe their parents can't do it. I don't know. But just play along, man. That's your whole role here, all right? That's like going to a little girl's tea party and then saying, "Oh, you burned the tea, ain't no sugar." It's like there's no tea in the cup, sir, or ma'am, or whoever you are. All right, just play along. We're talking about little 4 or 5-year-old little kids, man. Stop it. All right, and then once they get to be older and have a stronger mind, then at that point they'll be able to combat you on what you're saying. But when they're kids, they don't have the basis upon which to even understand what's going on. So they're going to react like the little boy did oftentimes because they can't process what's going on. And there's other times where they cannot process what's going on in school, like drag queen story time. But that's a different story, and I digress. The whole point is that let kids be kids. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.